Hey guys, Iron Pine here on the ComradeSMP for yet another episode, and we are starting this one out in the middle of the desert, kind of. Although you probably recognize where we are at the moment. You can see that's my fish farm right over there, although the chunks aren't quite loading. And you can see the Great Wall and the Iron Chunk over here, and Major Bowler's Western Village is right over here, although it is just out of render distance. It looks like somebody's got a dog in the middle of the desert here. Let's go check out whose dog this is. Let us see. Is it mine? No, it's not mine. People who leave their dogs in the desert aren't going to come back and find their dogs, so it makes sense for me to kill them. That way these dogs aren't just sitting on the server, if that makes any sense to you. I'm not a dog killer, but when there's dogs sitting out in the desert that don't need to be in the desert, might as well kill them. Anyways, today's episode, we're going to be taking a break from the Great Chunk and working on our farms over on our little farming island. This is something that we have not worked on since probably episode 5 or 6, and these farms have kind of gotten themselves dilapidated a little bit. I've not paid too much attention to them. So in today's episode, we're going to do a whole lot of work there. It'll probably be a shorter episode, less progress updates, but more just chatting. We're going to try to fix up these farms and get this little island looking good again. But before we do that, I want to show y'all my super chunk and some of the work that I've gotten done there. Kuya and Lucky Shot 13 are on the server with me at the moment, and Kuya was just over in my super chunk helping me do some work over there. And I wanted to show y'all what we got done, because we had a blast getting a lot of work done over here. So we'll head over to the super chunk and we will check out the progress over there. If we can get over the frame rate lag. And you can see I've moved my beacon. I still wanted to have some sort of beacon effect, so we did move it. I have speed 1 and regeneration. But yeah, look at this slime farm here, boys and girls. We have it all the way up to about level 40, where we need to keep it. Yeah, level 37, so one more level would put us at level like 40 or 41, which slimes don't spawn on that level. So we have this whole thing completed. You can see I took out the part of the wall that we had here. The wood was burning because of the lava behind the stone here down towards level 11. And so what I wanted to do is, I think at this point, I'm just going to make the whole sides of the super chunk stone here. Alright, I know it's not going to look great, but I think it's what we're going to do at the moment. So you can see we have plenty of levels here for slimes to spawn. And here shortly, and for zombies. I do need to fix that, probably. Oh, now they're jumping on after me. Just kill him. Perfect. Anyways, I do need to maybe light these levels up just a little bit more. And in the next episode or so, or maybe off camera, who knows, I'll get a hopper system set up. That way we can collect the drops from these slimes. But yeah, so it's good to have all these platforms built. I think they look really good with the magma blocks and the stone bricks and the dark oak. And so now we can start getting to work on some other projects on the server. This project right here of the super chunk, which we're not completely done with it yet, but that's kind of taught me that I need to work on some smaller projects on this server. I get tired of bigger projects really easily. And then there's a Lucky Shot 13 over there. Let's go say hi to him. See what he's up to. He was talking on Discord about his trailer and stuff, and he did make an excavator over here, if you can see that, which looks really good. I think I saw that in this episode he put out today. Anyways, we'll say hi to him, which we just did, I guess, and we'll head over to our base. And I want to talk about where I want to take my series now that we've gotten a lot of work done on the super chunk, and we are nearing the close of that project, which is really awesome to have that project out of the way. So there's a couple of things I want to do on the ComradeSMP. Both of those, well, actually, before I extend this, I should probably get myself a water bucket, which I already have, and I need a hoe, which I have a hoe right here. Perfect. I think that's about all we'll need. I have some seeds with me. I can go ahead and drop off some of the crops that I was just harvesting. Well, not my ender chest. Some of the crops I was just harvesting out of the super chunk here. This wheat will go ahead and, oh, we should probably sleep through the night too. The wheat that we have we'll send to the cow farm. I am sorry about the frames I'm having right now. I don't know why it is that I got such a lag spike, but I guess a lag spike we have. Go ahead and sleep through the night here. Perfect. And I'm not really sure what exactly I want to do over on this island, but I know I want to make my farms bigger, and I want to take out some of the farms that we never really use and that are just here for decoration. Obviously, farms that are there for aesthetic purposes are great to have, but we're not always looking for some aestheticness. We want some functionality here, and some of the crops I am never using, like the beetroots, the carrots I don't use a whole lot. I never use potatoes. So I want to take those out, replace them with the wheat, because I think wheat does look the best, and I do use quite a lot of wheat in breeding my cows here. Let's go ahead and kill some cows for some steak. I know this isn't probably the interestingest thing for y'all to be watching me do, but just a little bit of cow killing here as we thin the cattle out. Whoop! Didn't mean to kill my chicken. LOL. Alright, we're almost done here, and then we will be able to get work on our farm. Oh, I try to critical hit the cows, because that does the most damage to them and just kills them in one hit, but obviously, like you saw there, wasn't quite possible. Go ahead and throw ourselves an egg. Alright, anyways, so we have sugarcane here. That's looking pretty good. I think I might move it over to this side a little bit. Beetroots, they're gonna go. We don't really need any beetroots on the server. I never use them. It's good to have them though, in case we ever do use them, but in reality, we don't use them. Carrots are good, but I want to move them down a row, and maybe expand them as well, because the only real use for carrots we have is golden carrots, which I haven't made too many of those, but we do have a lot of pigment on the server now that Lucky Shot 13 is building his nether hub, so we could conceivably get ourselves a lot of golden carrots from that. So we'll plant ourselves 2 rows of carrots and call that enough for them. And I might expand our rows just a little bit as well. I'll have to figure out what exactly we want to do there. And then potatoes, I think we'll take out our potatoes. But anyways, I got way off track there. We were originally talking about my future plans for the server. So anyways, I want to build a villager trading hall, in a sense. Nothing automatic, nothing fancy, but something that looks kind of like my stables over in the area where my villager breeder is currently, and that will just allow us a little area to trade with villagers. I think that would look pretty cool. So that will be something that hopefully we'll be working on soon. There's also one other project that I want to build. That's a very large project on the scale that I'm thinking of building it on. And so I'm going to hold back from telling y'all what that is at the moment, because I don't want to get y'all's hopes up for something and then me not be able to deliver it in the end. That's definitely not what I want to do here. We really need to get rid of a lot of the sand here. I want this to be less beach and more like field. So let's just go ahead and, I don't know, carve out a new boundary maybe. These fields. Yeah, that looks good. And I also realized I don't have any gravel on me. So you know what, I'm going to finish out mining the sand. I'm going to get myself some gravel. Maybe get myself some more wheat seeds. And I'll catch y'all when we're ready to do some more building. Alright, well I am back. And I have brought some dirt with me. And I've also filled in a couple gaps where the sand had been missing for some reason. I'm not sure why that sand was missing. I guess maybe a creeper explosion or something of that sort. But I am back. I have some dirt, got some gravel. We're ready to continue our revamping of this farming area. One farm we are missing here is a netherwort farm, as well as cocoa beans, but I'm not sure if we will add those in or not. Obviously nether wart is good for potions and cocoa beans, just kind of for aesthetic purposes, as well as maybe for cookies, because who doesn't like a good cookie every now and then? But anyways, so we got this dirt in here. That's looking pretty good. We'll go ahead and extend our rows out a little bit, and we'll go ahead and do some more harvesting, because I usually don't harvest many of my crops here, but it is good to get a good harvest from them as we are just kind of working in the area. So yeah, we have our carrots planted. We'll be moving our sugarcane farm, so we'll go ahead and destroy that for the moment. Put that out of commission. We'll move it in just a little bit. Let's go ahead and place some gravel down. I should have invested in a better shovel. That might have been a little bit helpful. But I think we'll extend this row by this much. And it's getting night again, which is just wonderful. We'll go out this far here. Hopefully I won't run out of gravel. I don't have very much gravel at my base, so I don't want to exhaust all of my resources on this little project right here. We'll see what actually ends up happening. So we can go out to here, I guess, with this row. Yeah, that looks good. And then we need to add in our water trenches. So do something like this. And we need to put a bunch of dirt in here, which we can do rather easily, I would imagine. Yeah, that looks about good. We need to use our own water bucket here. Perfect. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Alright. It's getting dark, and I know recording at night is not the best thing, so I'm going to sleep through the night, and then I will meet y'all right here. Alright, I just slept through the night, and we are back in our fields, ready to do some more work over here. But first of all, we got to extend our water trenches. So we'll extend this one out to here, and then just pour in the necessary water without trying not to fall in. Alright, so that looks pretty good. We need to extend this trench out as well. Probably, yeah, to right about there. That looks good. Yep, looking good there. Then we'll extend this trench out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go the full measure here. Because why not? You know, we're trying to make some big wheat farms. And I must admit that I am inspired to do this by Joe Hills and his wheat farm that he's built on the ComradeSMP, his Hermitcraft server. On the Hermitcraft server, Joe's built a really awesome wheat farm that's really big and expansive, and he kind of inspired me to build the wheat farm that I had. I think I built this wheat farm in episode 5 of my series. So if you have not seen all of my episodes, or you just kind of started into the ComradeSMP server a little bit later into my series, definitely make sure to go check out episode 5. And while you're at it, check out episode 2 as well. That's where we go ahead and claim land, and this is where we originally find this island in this perfect area that has become our base. So make sure to go check out episodes 5 and episodes 2 of my ComradeSMP series. And if I remember, I may be able to put links in the description or some sort like that, or maybe in the comments section, so y'all can know where the episodes are. Yeah, this is looking good. We're definitely expanding our farm out quite a ways. It's going to be absolutely incredibly awesome, hopefully. And what else? Yeah, we'll extend this like that. This one will come all the way out here. Perfect. And I don't want sand bordering my wheat fields here, so we need to pile in a little bit of dirt. But it looks like we have a cave down here. Ooh, yes, definitely a cave. Let's fill that out in, if possible. A deep cave. Wow. Yeah, this is also some stuff we talked about in episode 1, I believe. Not episode 1, episode 2. We mentioned, or we explored these caves that are down below here. So there's just another reason to go check out my earlier episodes from the series. In some respects, I think those episodes were better than my episodes right now that I'm currently recording on the server. Which that's never really something you want to have happen. But my recording style has changed a good bit since the beginning of this series. I'm not sure if it's much for the better or for the worse, but nevertheless it has changed. So let's go ahead and do this, and then do that, and we need our water bucket yet again, our handy water bucket. Yep, that looks good. Looks like all the water is now source blocks, and we're falling into more water pits. Very cool here. Yeah, this farm is looking a lot better. It's definitely been extended well. Go ahead and do this, and do this. That will get rid of the trench where the sugarcane was. Can I put something like that? Yeah, that looks a whole lot better. It'll look even better, hopefully, once we get all of the soil over here to be nice and tilled and planted seeds on it. So I'll go ahead and plant some seeds right here and right now. And then we need to put our sugarcane farm in. And I think that will be about it for the episode. So let me know down in the comment section if y'all have enjoyed this style of me just kind of working and talking, or if y'all like it better when I do more progress updates. Because some parts of me like the progress update episodes because we get a whole lot done. Other parts of me like the way we're doing it today, where we just kind of chat and talk, and it's really low key. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section below. Obviously, I am open to any and all suggestions, and especially tell me what I can do better in my episodes relative to content and all of that stuff. But let's go ahead and place some torches down here to keep everything relatively well lit up. And we may have to move our cactus farm slightly, which we'll go ahead and do. And I realize now that this hasn't been such an overhaul of my farming district area as I had planned. None of the other comrades will probably even notice that something is different unless they were to watch my episode. But I guess we'll see what happens in the long run. I guess we need to place more torches down to continue with our pattern. And we can hoe this ground right here. And time to place more seeds. A lot more seeds. Tell you what, I'm going to place seeds in all of these fields, and then I'll come back to y'all when we get to making the sugarcane farm, just so that this episode doesn't drag out any longer than it needs to be. Alright, so I am back, and I have just finished planting all of the wheat seeds, although I realize that there's a little bit of soil here that has not been tilled that needs to be, and I only have one seed left, because I went to my base and I dropped the rest off when I went to sleep the night away. So we are 2 wheat seeds short, but that's okay. It's alright. Oh, maybe we're 3 wheat seeds short. But anyways, I've noticed that at the bottom of my water trenches here I have cobblestone. And so in our extension here, obviously we just have dirt. So that's something that we need to fix. So I have brought along some cobblestone. That way we can get a good sense of symmetry, I guess you could say, or evenness, neatness. That way we have the same thing going throughout. I think that would look a whole lot better. So we'll just go ahead and place some cobblestone in. I hope I brought enough, but I'm confident I did. So we'll see. Place this in, and then we have the sugarcane farm left to do. But as y'all probably well know, I'm not much of an automation person in Minecraft. I much prefer farms such as this, where they look nice aesthetically, but yet they're also functional. Yet they're not, just these mega farms that are super functional, that type of stuff. I like my farms to have purpose and have function. You know what? I want to move this over here, I think. Yeah, we'll do something like this for sugarcane. But as I was saying, we have a soak touch pickaxe. Let's just do something smart right here. And then we'll get out with cobblestone. We got our stone. But yeah, so I like to have my farms that look good, but are also somewhat functional, like my cow farm. It looks pretty good, I think. But I need that stone. Come on, guys, I need the stone. Oh, I don't need that much though. I don't need that much of a fall. But let's see, we need dirt here. But yeah, so anyways, before I tie my tongue up any further, I like functional farms, but I like them to look good, and I'm not much of a redstoner. so I don't do many redstone farms. And that's basically the bottom line of it all. But anyways, let's put some water in here. Perfect. Whoop. I need to take the water out of the middle at the end. We'll put our sugarcane in, and hopefully this will start growing well, and we'll be able to make some more sugarcane harvests. But I am very pleased with the progress we've made in this episode. Most folks probably wouldn't notice a big difference, but we have gotten a little nice chat in, and we've extended our fields a lot, and so hopefully they'll be looking a lot better in the near future. So anyways guys, thanks for watching. This has been Iron Pine, and I'm out. I will catch y'all later.